If you are a female entrepreneur, a female founder, or a girl boss, let me ask you something. How many times have you opened ChatGPT, stared at the screen, and then closed it because you didn't know what to ask? And every time that happened, you tell yourself, I need to learn this better. I'm behind, or everyone else gets this except for me. But here's the truth. You're not bad at AI. You're just tired of feeling stuck every time it comes up. And today I'm going to explain to you why that's happening and how to fix it. Grab your pen and paper and let's get into it. So AI is not that complicated at the beginner level. I'm gonna say it again. AI is not that complicated at the beginner level. What's complicated is how it's explained. Most of what you see online are automated workflows, automated dashboards, 47-step prompt hacks, and tech-heavy language. And honestly, it just doesn't resonate with you well. It's not resonating with you at right now your AI confidence level. And you might be over here thinking, I just don't know where this fits into my business. There's a reason why 37% of female entrepreneurs are using AI as compared to men who are in the high 50s, low 60%. There's a reason why. So I want you to understand that you don't need more tools. What you need is clarity. And no one's giving that to you at first. So here's what's really happening. You've skipped the confidence step. Not because you did something wrong, but because nobody has taught you AI in order. So I want you to write this down. The order of AI in which you should experience it is first, emotional safety. Number 2, practical relevance. Number 3, simple daily usage. And number 4, complexity. Instead of doing it in order, most female entrepreneurs are starting at number 4, which is complexity. We're already overcomplicating it because that's what someone else is directing us to do. So what happens? You don't trust the answers. You second guess everything. You feel awkward using it. And now you just avoid it altogether. And every week that you avoid it, that story that's in your head, it gets louder. I'm behind. You're not behind. You've just never built your AI foundation. So confidence with AI doesn't come from more tutorials, more prompts, more tools. It comes from understanding where AI fits in your business. And that is the hardest part. It comes from understanding where AI fits in your business. It comes from knowing what to ask. It comes from knowing what to ignore. That's a hard one that it has to be practicing. You're going to have to figure out what to ignore, and that comes with practice. So let me give you a best use case scenario that actually I've used. So I use ChatGPT to first flush out a sales page that I had for a course. I created 2 versions of the sales page. I put it up against 2 different ads to see how they would do, if one would outperform the other. What happened was both of the ads brought in clicks, but nothing converted. So I'm like, okay, I have a conversion issue. What I then decided to do is do some comparison. So now I can't feel like I trusted ChatGPT and it didn't give me the result because I had to learn from that. What I did do was take out some of the language, put in some of my own language, and then I compared it to another sales page in which I brought from in order to pull out I had to look at the comparisons to see what was happening on that page, what was happening on my page, and where there was a breakdown on why my page wasn't converting as high as I wanted it to convert. And that information is what was very relevant for me. And At the end of this, I'm going to share something with you, which of course, I'm going to share something with you that kind of walks you through like that process and how to really judge what ChatGPT is giving you, and then how to trust your instincts, and then also how trial and error, because I think we don't give ourselves enough trial and error time. So that's something that I built in this AI confidence bootcamp and also in this masterclass. So stay tuned. I'm going to give you some more information at the end of this video. So once those 4 things click in, everything else changes. You stop freezing, which is what I did, right? Because that was a little scary for me, but that was just something I had to learn. So I stopped freezing. I stopped overthinking, because I think at some point I was definitely overthinking things, and I think we do. Stop feeling behind, because you're going to hear all of this information. Like, you're going to hear all of this noise about AI coming from different places. On top of that, you're going to hear a lot of people's subjective view of it. And you just have to be able to tune out the noise so that you know how to use it for your business. And it really is simple daily implementation. It's not an overwhelming overhaul, immediate. It's not an immediate overhaul, which can be very overwhelming. Again, we're operating at step 4, and we really got to come back to step 1. Once that happens, AI becomes very normal, right? You start to feel calm, because here's another thing. Psychologically, when it comes to AI, you have to have a calm spirit around it. It just is what it is. It's way too much information happening. And in order for you to figure it out and how it flows in and how it works for your business, you have to be calm. And I know I say that, but it really is something about being calm versus being anxious. You're going to start off anxious. I need you to stay in the realm of calm. Let's talk about how to achieve that, which is why I created something. So I created something a little new. It's called the Beginner AI Confidence Path. I felt like, again, we were in this level, we were operating at this level of complexity, and we really needed to scale back. So it's not a technical course. It's not automation training. I'm going to make sure I wholeheartedly say that. It is a calm, beginner-friendly path designed for women in business who are tired of feeling stuck every time AI comes up. If that is you, keep on watching. So this is what I do inside, all right? I wanna really get specific on what we walk through, because a lot of people don't like taking beginner courses because you feel like you've already tried it. Something's working for you, but yet you're still apprehensive about some things. And so I wanna be real clear about what you would get inside of this. I'm gonna walk you through what AI actually is and what it's not. The second thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you where it fits inside of your business. I'm also gonna teach you how to ask better questions, and then I'm gonna teach you how to evaluate your responses. That is the most important part. There's one last thing that I'm gonna add, and that's how to build a simple 5 to 10 minute daily AI rhythm. And you're like, love, how am I gonna save all of these hours a week if you're only teaching me how to do 5 to 10 minutes of something? We gotta start somewhere. The 5 to 10 minutes adds up, I promise. So if I give you another example, let me give you a pain point. What if your pain point right now with AI is, I don't know if I trust the answers. I heard that today from someone who doesn't use AI, but listens to a lot of AI content on social media. His perspective is, I don't know if I trust the answers. It could be telling me anything. So my solution to that with this confidence program that I want to teach you, you're going to learn how to evaluate the AI responses quickly and confidently so that you are the one that stays in control. I think it's important for you to know that as an adult, as the entrepreneur, not as an adult, as the entrepreneur, as the main brain, you are in control. AI is not controlling your business. And I want to make sure I preface that. AI is not controlling your business. We're not going to do this with overwhelm. We're not going to do this with any hype. And we're not going to do it with any like overwhelming tech bro energy. We're just going to do this with clarity. Now, for the price of this, I need you to understand something, because it's a really, really, really great price. You're not buying a list of tools, not getting complicated prompts, and it's not going to be another thing for you to catch up on. You're buying clarity, confidence, and the ability to stop feeling behind. And understand that this is because it's not about making AI feel impressive. It's about making AI usable. So if you've been circling AI, you've been telling yourself, figure it out later. If you're tired of opening it and feeling stuck, this is your starting point. You don't need to master AI. You need a calm place to begin. So the link is below. I want you to start with this AI confidence path, and then I want you to go into the boot camp. I want this to be the moment where AI stops feeling intimidating and starts to feel like support. Because remember, you're using AI as your business bestie, as your planning partner, as your thought partner. I'll see you guys inside of the course.